You know that awkward silence when you stand next to someone and your brain literally gives up on what to say next. The other person also feels uncomfortable and wants to just run away from this conversation. Then, at night, you start overthinking about that incident in your head. You feel ashamed by recalling that awkward moment, and you think that you are terrible at making small talk. But believe me, you are not the only one who feels like this. On average, 56% of the people in this world are introverts, and they face this issue each and every day, but they don't know the hidden secrets of removing the awkward silence and becoming that small talk master who almost never lets silence ruin their interaction with new people. My friend, you are doing small talk completely wrong for your whole life. That's why you never enjoyed doing it in the first place. But after watching this video, you will get in love with small talk, because in this video, I will not only tell you why that awkward silence happens, but I will also tell you how to start a small talk, how to continue it, and how to end it in a way that becomes memorable for you. And I will also give you a small challenge at the end so that you can apply the technique I will tell you in this video practically. My name is Alivo, and I am your communication master and socializing expert. So most of the time, you start small talk with simple questions like, how is the weather? What are you doing? How is your day going? Absolutely bullshit. Before I tell you how to start a conversation and how to wrap it up, let me tell you one thing. You need to learn how to spice up small talks so that people get addicted to you. Rather than saying, your shirt is really nice. Where did you get it? Say this. At last, somebody knows how to dress up like a gentleman. See, you just need to add a bit of twist in your compliments, and the next person will become a fan of your small talk skills. So till now, you got the idea that starting a conversation with that simple, how is your day going, is not going to work. You have to come up with something creative that can surprise the next person, and you can instantly upgrade your aura by 1000%. Now, my friend, it's time to unlock the secret framework that will make you a small talk genius. Let us start with the beginning. So the only thing which you need for a perfect small talk is a magnifying glass. Yes, you heard it right. But you don't need to carry it every time when you want to have a small talk with someone. Let me tell you how to use it. You need a magnifying glass for observation. Observing each and every small detail, spicing it up, and delivering it to the next person is the perfect recipe for small talk. There are 3 types of observations that you can make to start a small talk. The first is called physical observation. So you are in a park and there is a dude walking with his dog and you want to start a small talk with this guy. Now let's use our magnifying glass to find out any physical clue to talk about. Here is a physical clue to talk about. His dog looks at people with a serious face. We got the clue. Now we just need to spice it up. So you can go to this guy and say this in a playful way. I feel like your dog has a habit of judging people. The owner will then start telling you that his dog is a bit shy of people. Now you can get on with this conversation further. This is the easiest way to get into small talk with anyone. You just need to keep your eyes open and find a physical clue to jump into a conversation. The next observation is what I call an emotional observation. You are in your classroom sitting next to your crush, and you want to have a nice conversation with her, but you don't know where to start. Here we go again with our magnifying glass. You can clearly see that she looks a bit tired. Now don't just go straight forward and say, I think you look tired. Is there any problem? Take your time and spice it up. Come on, it's your golden opportunity, but don't spice it up too much or you may end up losing her. So you can simply go and say something like this. I think this class is testing your patience. Then she may tell you that there is nothing wrong with this class, but she attended her dance classes till late night yesterday. Now you have a perfect opportunity to ask more about her dance classes. Who knows? Maybe you end up being her dance partner. The next observation is something crazy. If you are able to execute it properly, you will become more charming than 90% of the people around you. Trending observation. Trend is something which we all love, whether it's a trending funny video, a famous song, or a new fashion trend going on these days. But have you ever thought that these trends can help you in small talks as well? And let me tell you one thing. Trend does not always mean something famous. A small news or a new cafe that everyone is visiting can also act as a trend. Let me give you an example. You are in the gym, and there is that one aesthetic-looking guy. You want to ask him how on earth he has been able to put that much amount of muscle on himself, but you don't know how to get things started. So the first step is to start searching with the magnifying glass. Here we got a trending clue. We are in the gym, right? So you can go and ask that gym guy, did you know that our gym trainer got married a few days ago? He may say, no, I didn't know that. Then you can say, she was his high school crush. By the way, nice physique. What's the secret? Congrats, because now you and your new gym bro are in a conversation. Till now, you got the idea of getting into small talk. But the worst part is that you start the conversation, but you don't know how to continue it. The awkward silence starts eating you. Don't worry. I am here to fix that. Let us now know how to continue a small talk for as much time as we like. The first step that you need to learn is parroting. I am sure you must have seen those parrots who repeat sentences. Pretty cool, right? But what if I tell you that you have to act the same like that parrot whenever you are in a conversation? Didn't get that? Don't worry. Let me explain. Whenever the person whom you are talking to says something or gives their opinion on something, you just need to repeat that same sentence again. Don't add anything from your own. Just repeat like a parrot. This will give a signal to the speaker that you value what he or she said. And in this way, they are more likely to explain further what they are saying. It will also help to reduce that awkward silence. For example, if someone says, "I'm thinking of quitting social media for a while," you just have to repeat it like this: "Quitting social media?" And then surely, the next person will start telling you why he wants to quit social media. Listen carefully. Listening carefully to what the other person is saying is equally important. Often, people give you a hint of what their interests are when they talk. Like if you get into a small talk with an uncle in the park, and during that small talk, the uncle gives you a hint of how he used to play tennis when he was young. Now you have got the hint. Playing tennis is what uncle likes. You just need to ask something more about tennis, like, "How good were you in tennis back then?" And now uncle can officially start his lecture on tennis. You just need to stand there and listen to all those stories about uncle killing tennis matches in his teens. Now you have got the idea of how to start a conversation and how to continue it. But the most difficult task is to wrap up the conversation on a lighter note so that you can make your small talk memorable. Let us now learn how to end a small talk. There are many ways to end a small talk, like you can go for a joke at the end and then wrap it up. But the one technique which I personally like is white flag technique. You must have seen those racing car competitions where a white flag is raised at the ending round so that the drivers could get the idea that the race is about to end. In the same way, when having a small talk with someone, you can raise a white flag so that the next person could understand that the conversation is about to end. Now you and the other person can together wind up the small talk and happily move on. Let me explain this with an example. You are at a party and you are talking to a girl, but your friends are inviting you to join them. So instead of excusing that girl in the middle of a conversation, you can say something like, "My friends are calling me to join them, but before I leave, I want to know more about that Hawaii trip which you went on last month." This is where you have shown the white flag to the girl. Now both of you know that the conversation is going to end, so you both end it together in a playful way. This was the complete framework of mastering small talks. Now the biggest mistake you can do here is to take this video as an ordinary one and forget it completely, because the tricks I have told you in this video require a lot of practice. And for that, let me give you a simple challenge that can change your whole personality in just a short course of time. You have to talk with 30 strangers in the next 30 days, using the exact framework which I told you in this video. The first few interactions can go wild, but trust me, once you start getting good at it, you will naturally be in love with small talks. Keep tracking your progress in a notebook and improve with every repetition. That time is not far when you act as a magnet for other people, and no one can resist the charm of your personality. But what if you get into small talk and a bad joke sucks your personality? Humor is not a by-birth ability, it's science, and I have proved this in the video showing on your screen right now. So click on it, and we will meet again.